Hello. How are you all doing today? I'm well, thank you. So it's morning. Not really morning. It's not morning at all. I just looked at the clock. It's 12 o'clock, and I thought because I won't have any time to film today, I thought I'll film it now so you see what I'm doing. Essentially, I'm preparing for lunch. Cooking lunch now. Not preparing for lunch. I'm preparing lunch. Sorry. I'm preparing lunch. So I thought you can come along with me and prepare lunch with me. Because honestly, I don't have a lot of content to film during the day, especially during the week, because during the week, essentially, we get up, have a coffee, watch a couple of watch some news, do whatever, just for 15 minutes. So then I put myself in front of my computer, study for 1 or 2 hours, and then work on my projects. Which actually I've been thinking to show you that my days are boring. I can just record myself all day and you see what I do, because I don't know very much. However, when I'm recording, when I post a video, I can post it fast forward really fast, even though I don't know how to do it. I'll find out how to do it, and I'll do that, and I'll do that anyway.
Places.
I think.
Does it actually look like
Hang on.
Is it the surround?
Sorry, my husband is got the speakers here, so he's listening to something on his laptop, and then so that was the noise coming through the speakers. So I thought, because I don't have much time, I don't have a lot of time to film today, because I'm going to be doing things with my husband. As I've told you, you'd hate to appear on the camera to be posted out there. So I thought, let me record it now. And so I'm cooking dinner now. I'm going to go through what I've done so far. And let's come with me. Actually, sorry, I know I keep jumping from topic to topic. I've been thinking of getting those body things so I can put the camera on my chest, and then you can follow me everywhere instead of me holding the camera up, because I hate, as I said, I hate going out and people seeing that I'm recording them. And then you can see what I'm doing. For example, my husband and I are thinking of going to IKEA today. And if I had that body thing where I can put my phone, hold my phone, then you'd be seeing what IKEA looks like. Or you can see what we're doing without showing our faces. Or you can just follow me, you know. So I'm thinking of getting that. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? So you can see also what I do throughout the day. Let's come with me then. So I'll show you what I've done. So as I've said to you before, essentially, yesterday I went to the shop. I bought some fish. I went to the African shop. I bought some fish. I bought some vegetables. This is a dish which I'm going to cook. But as I've said to you before, I'm part African, part Portuguese, part Angolan, part Portuguese, and part Korean as well. So I'm not very good at African dishes. But sometimes I feel like eating them. So I go on YouTube, find out how they cooked, how they're prepared. And that's what I'm going to do with this dish. So I've got some okra here, which have been prepared. I cut the top there and then slit in half, and then some aubergines, and then we've got some calulu leaves. I don't know what calulu leaves are, essentially. Sorry, I know the sink looks a bit of a mess because I've been, washing things and whatever. And this area here's got really hard water. As much as I try to scrub it, it always stays in there. Honestly, I've got so many things that scrub it and it doesn't come off. I try to keep it as clean as possible. For example, once I finish cooking again, I'm going to scrub it off, put some bleach, put whatever, put bicarbonate of soda. Nothing works. Even though we've got a machine under the sink which makes the water softer, not good enough, to be honest. So I've got that, and I'll show you also I've got a pan which I've prepared. I soaked up. This is something that one of my aunties got. Well, she got some dry fish. This is smoked catfish, and I don't know what those what those two pieces are. I have no idea. I know there's catfish because of the face and the structure, and it's smoked. When I went to see her last year, she gave me those fishes because she cooked something for me when I was there. I loved it, and then she go, take some for you. I don't know how to cook it. I'm just gonna try today anyway. So you're gonna come with me. So right now, we're gonna go through the. Do you see what I mean? My house is here, it's small. I know it's bigger than some of people's houses. I'm not preparing because I'm sure some people viewing this video, their house a lot smaller than mine. So it's really small. It's really crammed. So I'm not gonna moan. I'm gonna thank God for blessing us with this house anyway. Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to prepare the calulu leaves. Oh my God. Again, I'm learning as I go along. I've cooked this dish before, but not so many times that I remember how to do it. I know at least I know how to prepare the vegetables. So I just that. As I do this, we're going to go through some conversations. Going to go through some topics, sorry. So let me show you again what I do. Cut that. Just cut the big stalks. Look for any leaves that have gone bad. I think I'm doing this right. If there's anybody who watches this and knows how to prepare this better, please comment down below and like, please like, because if you like, I'm gonna get more visualizations. Yeah. So I dumped these leaves in water, so I washed them already. So I'm just getting them out of the water and preparing them. So let's hope this goes all right. Yeah, sometimes I feel like eating African dishes, which I have no idea how to prepare, how to cook them. So God bless YouTube, who is giving us access to foods from all over the world. Yeah. So for example, I cook some proper bang-on Korean dish. This is coffee, sorry. I cook authentic Korean dishes, and I just go on YouTube, look for those who speak Korean, even translate to English, and that's how, because I love cooking. Yeah. And I get the instructions how to cook the authentic dishes. And I'll tell you what, I've even cooked dishes because I've got friends from all over the world. Sometimes I invite them over. I cook dishes from their country. They go, I cannot believe what you've done here. This is amazing. I hope they're not fibbing me. I hope they're not saying that just to make me feel better. I tell you, in terms of flavor, it's good. Whether it's authentic, no, I cook the most authentic way. I believe I have, because like I said, I just try to follow the most authentic dishes I can find. Right. What else did I want to say? I didn't have the conversation with my husband yesterday. I'm thinking of having the conversation with him today, which I tell you, he's gonna take it really well, because I know it's my drinking habits every day is something that's been bothering him a lot, and I notice he doesn't speak very much because he believes in soft love rather than tough love. I'm somebody who loves tough love. If you're not tough with me, I'll carry on behaving badly. So, and he's the opposite. Sometimes he comes to the guy and say, come on, Sal, with his soft voice. Come in, you know, softly. So I'm going to have the conversation with him today, and I'll tell you how he goes. Yeah. As I said before, deep inside my heart, I don't want to have the conversation with him because it's making me go, that means I won't be drinking anymore. That's really bad. That thought really scary. It really scares me because that means I've got this addiction in me, which I want to stop. I really do want to stop. By the way, yesterday, as you know, I have a drink every day. Not one. Sorry. Mostly I have 3. Sometimes I have 2. Rarely I have only 1. And the past, as if you watch my videos, the past 3 to 4 days, I've only been having 1 drink, which for you and for me, in my opinion, is bad. But it's good that I've not been having more than 1 drink because I think I'm preparing myself mentally for this challenge, for this road that I'm going to take. So even last night, I poured myself a drink. I didn't even finish that drink. I did not. I only had half of it. I thought that's enough. I don't feel like drinking anymore. Left to the side, pour it away in the sink. Went upstairs, got myself ready to go to bed. Stayed in bed watching some videos, watching some series, and that was it. And did I miss that drink? No, I did not miss that drink. So so this is just to say that I think my body and my brain are being prepared mentally for the challenge that I'm about to give myself. Yeah. Yes. Also, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate doing this and talk to you at the same time. Also, I was thinking of doing that get ready with me about how I use this amazing home laser machine. But unfortunately, I won't be doing that because I need to do my part 3 of the having a stroke series. So I won't be having time to doing that. And usually when I do my weekly, because I do it once a week, that proper weekly cleansing routine, that's what I call it, like body cleansing routine. I usually do it on a Sunday, so to start the day new with a new body, new everything. I mean, I shave every day. Honestly, my legs, I have to shave them every day because the hair grows so fast. There I don't. My armpits I don't because I use that laser machine, and I'll go through with you when I eventually do that weekly body cleansing video. So I don't have to shave my armpits, and also in between the legs, that's gone laser totally, so there's no need for that. Just my legs I need to shave every day. So once a week I wash my hair, because I only wash my hair once a week, because there's no need to wash your hair once a week. Honestly, there isn't, because it just damages your hair so much. Even, for example, my sister-in-law, she stopped washing her hair every day, and she said, Salvia, my hair's gotten so much stronger since I stopped washing my hair every day. It's got also a lot luscious, it's shiny, everything like that. I said, yeah, I know. I've never washed my hair. I never washed my hair once every day. To be honest, I used to wash my hair every day when I was a teenager, but that was it, because you know, I was addicted to cleaning myself 3 times, having a shower 3 times a day, washing my hair every day. But I said no. So I've never really washed my hair as an adult every day. There's no need to, because my hair is so dry anyway, and then I have to apply so many products. So just economically is nonsensical. So yeah, so I've now done the leaves. I've also chopped some onions in the... Why? What happened here? I don't get it. That is strange. My phone just did something really funny and strange. I'm not... I've got 12 minutes 30 of recording, and then it stopped recording, counted down to from 5 to 1 to 0, so 5 to 0, and then it's counting the time again. I'm not sure what's happened here. I haven't touched it at all. Are you recording me this time? Are you not? I think you are. Honestly, technology. I didn't touch it at all. I did not touch it at all. And now I lost track of what I was saying. So yes, it got me this machine for Christmas. Honestly, such a lifesaver. If you can afford to have a food processor, get it, because it slices, it chops, it grates, it does everything. Even there's a time I even use it to make some bread. So I put the bread dough in there, put the ingredients, mix it all over, put it in the oven. No, allow it to rest for half an hour as the recipe needed it. Amazing. I stopped making bread there. I don't make bread anymore so much because there's this time it really scared me because the machine got really hot, and I thought I broke it because it wouldn't turn on. But then I realized the motor just needed to cool down. But that was it. Thank God for that. Going back to recipe now, I need to watch a video what the next steps are, because I've prepared all the ingredients now. So bear with me a second. So I'll tell you what this recipe is called in a minute. Yeah, there you go. So this is a leaf. This dish takes after the Calulu leaves. I'm not sure whether that's the leaves that they use in Angola, but this dish is called Calulu of fresh fish and dried fish. So in Portuguese, Calulu de peixe fresco e seco. So you can do this dish with dry fish or with fresh fish, and there's a mixture of dry fish and fresh fish. This is what I'm gonna do. So I need to see what the next what is the next step. Olá, boa tarde. Eu já vou ensinar como fazer calulu de peixe. Bear with me. Temos aqui os ingredientes. Como podem ver. Going too slow. Hang on, what's she doing? I'm old, so I need to take my glasses out to see. Is that right? Does she put everything in one pan? Hang on. Hang on. Já tudo preparado. Já preparado. Esse é o peixe macoa. Temos o peixe já preparado. Temos o peixe já retirado do sal. Temos a berinjela. Temos a cebola. Já tudo preparado. Vamos começar. Vamos colocar o peixe seco por cima. On top of what? She said por cima do peixe fresco. What? Really? It's gonna put the dry fish on top of the fresh fish. But I thought fresh fish is a lot more delicate than dry fish. Don't know if I trust this one. Por cima do peixe fresco. Vamos colocar a berinjela. So anyway, I stopped because my husband just walked in. said, you've got to edit me out, you've got to edit me out. I said, I don't know how to. If you're to be a YouTuber, I need to learn how to use YouTube software. I know that. Don't I know that? Hang on, I found the shorts here. Sorry, I had to stop again. He came down and said, you know, I feel uncomfortable you filming inside the house. I said, yeah, I know, because I do as well, but you know, I do, but I think this will be the last time I'll stop, because just came to get the batteries for his charger. So yeah, so as I say, yeah, it feels a bit uncomfortable me smoking around the house, filming the house, but I don't film around the house, just the kitchen and the conservatory. So yeah, and he started me giving me a lecture how I should learn how to use video editor. I said, I know that. I don't know how to. I'm sure I'll learn some point someday. As I speak, as I said to you guys, I'm gonna try to record myself the whole day what I do. Obviously, I won't be filming all over the house, but you can see at least I'm gonna put the camera in one place, and then I'll get up. The camera won't follow me at all. For example, if I need to go to use the loo or get tea or coffee, whatever. But I won't be recording all of the house, because to be honest, to me that's even a bit some people don't mind recording all of the house, but to me that feels a bit like too much intrusion in your private space. So anyway, let me listen to this lady. I've now started watching a different lady, because the other one I didn't trust the recipe. Let's see if I trust this one. Let me fast forward. Yeah, I've already prepared the leaves, yeah. Okay, we've already washed them. Yep. Yeah. Fast forward, she's going through all the ingredients. Oh my god. Okay, now this one, if I feel more, I trust more this one. So she puts the leaves on the bottom of the pan. So the leaves are the first ingredients to go in the pan. So which I've got I already had the fish here, so I'm going to take the fish out. I'm going to cut the fish into bits, because I had to leave the fish in water overnight. Before I went to bed, I actually changed the water quite a few times to remove the salt. To be honest, I'm not sure whether this fish is got any salt or not, because I think this one is just smoked. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's enough. I'll tell you something about I love my husband. He's white and he's English. Everything. We're both the same, to be honest. We eat absolutely everything and anything. Put it in front of us, we'll cham it up. We're not fussy about anything at all. If it's food, if there's somebody in the world that eats it, we're gonna eat it. Actually, there's one thing that I'll never eat. I'll never put in my mouth. I'll only eat if you don't tell me what I'm eating. You can tell me afterwards, and then if you tell me afterwards, probably I'll puke up. And that is rats and mice. I'll never eat them. Oh my god, never eat them. So I'm putting the leaves now at the bottom of the pan. It's really easy to prepare this dish, but because if I remember well, it's really easy. No, it's really easy to prepare, but I always forget steps, because I'm 45. I've only cooked this dish twice, and so that's why I always need to go back and watch videos how to cook it. And I always forget who I watched previously, so I need to go back and search again. Because there's this lady, her husband is actually the one who runs the channel. She does it so well, so simple, but I never saved that video, so I don't know where that video's gone to. So just put the leaves on top of the pan, bottom of the pan, so. And I'll show what the pan looks like once I put everything. Now she's putting the aubergines aubergines to go in, and they peel the aubergines, but I don't, because I think, what's the point? The skin has got so many nutrients and properties. That's the part of the vegetables and fruit that contains most of the nutrients. So I believe, so I've read. Whether it's true or not, I'm not sure. But what's the point of discarding something that you can eat? Which one is she putting now? Oh yeah, I think she's put the fresh fish now. I'm gonna get the fresh fish from the fridge, and I realized I put lemon on the fish last night, but I didn't add any salt. So I'm gonna have to add some salt to it. I'm not sure whether it's too late or not, but I'm just gonna add some salt to it anyway. And I'll show you the sort of fish that I've got. Is trout. It's not the best fish for this dish, but when I went to the shop yesterday, that was the freshest one that they had. It wasn't the one, because the other ones, they look a bit like, This is a trout. I cut in half because it's such a delicate fish. I cut in half because it's all going to fall apart anyway when I cook it. This here is our food bin, because we recycle food in this area. So it's our food bin. If you think, what is that? What's those things ironed over? Because I fill them up with the leaves now. So once I stop cooking, I'm going to remove the bag, wash the bin, put a new bag in. So we recycle food in this area. So my gloves there, whatever, microwave there. Such a small kitchen. We need to make do, don't we? So yeah, that's the fish. I'm going to add, because as I said, I forgot to add salt last night. I hope that it isn't too late to add salt. If it is too late, then it's too late. I don't care, to be honest. I'm sure the food's gonna taste just delicious. So I've added the salt, which I'm gonna allow to sit here just for a few minutes as I prepare the other ingredients. I know the fish goes next, so I'm gonna fast forward the video. So whilst the fish is here, wash my hands. To be honest, I'm going to put my gloves on. Right, I've just realized that I've been speaking to no one. Oh God, oh my God, I can't believe this. I know now we know what other YouTubers go through when they speak to whatever. So what I've done, I just decided to watch a different lady. I'll just go through quickly what I've been talking about, to know about just myself essentially. I decided I'm going to watch a different lady because the other one was too slow. I didn't trust her recipe. So with this one, she put the leaves first on the bottom of the pan, and then the aubergines. And the next thing was the fish. So I got the fish out of the fridge. It's trout. That's what I'm using. I said it's a really delicate fish. That's not really a proper fish to use for this dish, but that was the freshest one that they had in the shop. So I thought, because I didn't want to go to shop this morning to buy fish, because Saturdays is the best day to go to the shop. A shop called Morrison's, supermarket called Morrison's, and now out of all supermarkets in the UK, that's the best one to buy fish. And we could have gone to the market to buy fish, but it's really expensive in the market, even though they sell the fresh fish in the whole city. You know, caught yesterday, this morning, they sell it there fresh, but it's so expensive. Morrison is where we buy our fish from, and Saturday is the best way to go and buy it. But you need to go really early in the morning, because that's the day people go to buy their fish to cook, whatever. So I just bought trout yesterday because it was the fish that looked the freshest. So I said as well, I didn't add any salt last night, so I just added salt today because so I added salt today. Now it's going to sit there for a few minutes whilst I'm preparing the other ingredients. Did I also tell I had to chop the dry fish? I chopped the dry fish. So it's ready to go in the pan once it's time. So let me just go to the video. Honestly, I can't believe I've done. But like I said, no editing. You get the raw material. Forget about my husband said about me editing videos, whatever. Actually, I may have to go back and chop the bit where my husband walked in the kitchen. I hope we can't see that. I hope we can't, because otherwise I'm going to make a big mess of the editing, or I may just remove that part of the video altogether. So let me fast forward what else she's got. So I just want to prepare. Hang on. Oh, she does in layers. Hang on. She does it in layers. I think she does aubergine. No, she does. I think she does the leaves, calulu leaves, aubergines, and then the fish, and then aubergine, calulu leaves again. Sorry. So I think she does leaves, aubergines, fish, and then leaves again, aubergine, and then fish again. Let me just fast forward. That's good I did that before I added the fish, otherwise it would have been a big mess. Yeah, to be honest, my pan is too big to do layers because it's only 2 of us, and the other pans are way too small for this. Yeah, she's doing the same. What's that? Is that tomatoes? Yeah. I've noticed that she didn't add any onions. Or is it because I fast forward this too much? Maybe just a recipe. The good thing about this recipe is really easy to prepare. It only takes about 30 minutes to cook. And there you go, you got this delicious dish. And then when you look at it, you think, oh my God, I wonder how long it takes to prepare this. No, it doesn't take long at all. You just have to prepare the aubergine, which just chop it, cut it into big bits, the okra, and clean the leaves, really. Yeah, that's it. Oh, so what am I to do? Yeah, so she just does in layers, really. So I'm gonna have to remove here. I'm gonna have to start again from the beginning. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the leaves at the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna take some. I think I'm just gonna do 2 layers. Yeah, to see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's it. And then next, let me put my gloves on. Yeah, I was talking about my gloves. Yeah, wearing gloves. So in the past, I didn't wear gloves at all, not to clean, not to cook, not to do anything. But lately, last month or 2 months or so, I said, you know what, I'm getting old. I don't want to cause any further, I don't expose my hands to any further harsh elements. So I'm going to start wearing gloves because, you know, when you're young, you don't care about your hands, you don't care about your skin, I don't care about anything. At least I didn't. There's a lot of young people that do, but honestly, I didn't. And now I regret it so much. You know, what's the point of me saying regret it so much? That's what young people do. They don't care about whatever, because they think they're invincible. And then when you're old and reality hits, and gone. We don't want some lemon pips to go in there, do we? Oh, did I tell you what I've done with the fish, with the trout? So essentially last night I just covered it with lemon juice, because even though that fish was the freshest one in the shop, I didn't trust its freshness so much. So yeah. So I'm now adding this. Oh, I forgot to add the okra and the onions beforehand, so I need to remove this again. That's all right. Don't worry. Don't panic. Panic over. I'm sure it's all fine anyway. Whichever layers you add in or don't add in, first or last. Oh God, so annoying. I'm not concentrating. So I started doing the second layer. I added the fresh fish, but I didn't add the dry fish. So dry fish goes in next. Yeah, I think that's enough. Concentrate. That's the problem with me videoing and talking and about different subjects and trying to cook this. So, all right, let me wash my glove hands. Where is it? Where's the washing up? Yeah, there you go. Wash my hands because I'm gonna get the onions, and I also need to get some tomatoes. I think she used tomatoes. However, the tomatoes that she used, they're fresh, and we only have one fresh tomato, so I'm not going to use that because we may use that to make salads, a sandwich. Oh, by the way, I'm trying to go back and see what I missed. I'm not sure what was being recorded, what's not being recorded, so I'm just going to go through something once again. Because honestly, I think we missed a big chunk of what I said previously, which wasn't recorded. So I hope I haven't said this before. If I have, apologies. So well, I've said that my husband is writing his English, and I'm so grateful to him because in terms of food, not other things, because he's got big faults as well. So do I. Because he's not fussy. He eats everything, anything, everything. We're both the same in that aspect. You put anything in front of us, we'll eat it. We'll eat it. We'll eat it. If somebody around will eat it, we'll eat it. There's one thing I wouldn't eat though. I hope I haven't said this already. Well, I've said it, but I'm not sure whether you've seen it or not. There's one thing I wouldn't eat. Rats and mice. I wouldn't eat them at all. Rats, mice, no way. No way. And I know for sure. Hang on, I'm just getting some kind of tomatoes from the cupboard. Where is it? I hope that we do have some tomatoes, canned ones. Let me just quickly check the garage because we've got a shelf in the garage where we can keep food that we can't because our kitchen is too small. So I'll be back in a second. Hang on. Right, I think I understand why the camera keeps stopping itself, because I hope this is the reason, because if it isn't, I don't know what else to do, because that bit that holds the camera in place, it was kind of half a bit on the top of that big button when you turn the phone on and off, or want to put the phone to sleep. So annoying recording this video today, but it is what it is. At least I know how to join two separate videos I've recorded into one, turn into a film essentially. I know how to do that now. Just put my gloves on, back on again. So yeah, so I thought this pan is going to be too big, but it isn't big at all. To be honest, I don't even think how I'm going to fit everything in now. But the vegetables will shrink. So that's good. They're going to turn into nothing. So yeah, now why did you do that again? I'm back again. Honestly, the camera keeps turning itself off. Why? I think I know why actually. So I think I've reached the maximum memory limit on my phone, so I had to delete many videos. So if I happen to need those videos in the future, tough, they've gone. They've gone. So I even lost track of where I was at. It's so frustrating, but there you go. So I've layered all the ingredients now. Just need to add the last bit of tomatoes here. Not too much because, as I said before, I'm not sure whether they got this part of the video or not. I just need to, this food doesn't need a lot of tomatoes because it's got this brownish, yellowish brownish color because of the palm oil. So now you can't see me properly. I feel so frustrated, honestly. I feel so frustrated that I'm going to be honest. I even lost my mojo to record this video. Now I lost it. Can you see me well? I hope that you can. Yeah, let me just clear this before I show you the mess of I've caused in the kitchen. It's all due because of frustration, because I like to clean as I go along. So by the time, I know it takes longer to prepare the food and cook it, but you know what? To me, that's more hygienic, and also as when you finish preparing the food is on the hob, nothing to do. Nothing to do. So I just lost track of everything I was doing, track of which layer I should add in next, so how I should be cleaning the kitchen as I go along. So extremely frustrating, but there you go. That's life. Life isn't always linear. Linear? I'm going to say linear. Yes, life isn't always linear. Right, so let me just clear this first. I'm so frustrated. Did you get the bit where I got tomatoes from the garage? I hope you did. I need to keep looking at the camera now to make sure it doesn't turn itself off. Last time it happened, I looked over and it said, you've reached your recording limit. And I thought, why is that? Why is that? And then I tried to record again, it wouldn't let me record. It said I reached my maximum memory limit. So frustrating. But anyway, that's what make life fun sometimes. Here I say, trying to be positive about such unexpected and frustrating events. I'll show you what the pan looks like in a minute. Let me just clear here first, the kitchen. Putting some dishes in the dishwasher. Honestly, some people say I don't like dishwasher. I much prefer to wash the dishes by hand. You know what? You mug. I've got to say you're a mug. You're an absolute mug. If you say you like to wash dishes by hand, why? I don't get it. You know, dishwashers wash dishes in such an immense hot temperature. They actually wash the dishes better. Not all of them. For example, things are burnt, for example, baking trays and things like that. Instead of cleaning them, it kind of bakes the burnt into it, because that's carbon, that's different. But other dishes, it's a lot better to. Your mug, why do you want to spend your time washing dishes if you can afford to have a dishwasher? I spent many years of my life, since I was a teenager until I got my dishwasher when you got married. Best decision ever, especially when you got a husband like mine. You're so messy, leave things everywhere, dishes everywhere. I don't get it. For example, my nail technician, the one I used to see, so I've always wanted to get a dishwasher, but my kids keep telling my mum, we're Asians, why do you need a dishwasher? I said, do they do the dishes? No, they don't. Okay, that's why they tell you why you should get a dishwasher. If you made them do the dishes every single day, I'm sure they'll be crying to you, Mom, can you get a dishwasher? Because you're the mom, you're the one who's got to wash dishes every day. Me, no. It makes my life so much simpler. There are better things to spend. There are better things to, to spend my time doing. Oh, don't come in. Right, I'm back. I jumped a bit before because my husband just walked in. He's such a moaner. I know he's right, but, he knows what I'm doing. So, I don't even have a roof under my own home. God knows what it's going to be like when he's old. I said to him, if you're old, I don't know, it's gonna stay with you because people are likely to get worse when they're old. Because if you moan already when you're young, I think you become an ultra moaner when you're old, and I can't deal with it, honestly. Oh, right, as he's walking around and moaning, I carried on, finished tidying up the kitchen. Let me just, not finished, I made some good progress with it anyway. So let me just put that here. Let me just finish this. So yeah, I'm thinking of speaking with him today about helping me to help me on my journey to stop drinking. Not altogether, because I wouldn't like to stop drinking altogether. There's some social occasions. I know people don't drink, they kind of, social occasion makes no difference to them. But to me, I don't know, it's kind of nice to drink sometimes with your friends, being part of the whole vibe. Yeah, my nail technician's children is telling me, this kitchen, why do you want to get dishwasher, Mum? Why? We Asians, we wash our dishes by hand. I thought, really? Do they wash the dish themselves? No, they don't. Okay, makes sense then. It's clear to me why they're telling you not to get a dishwasher, because you're the ones who do the mug, you're the one who wash the dishes, but not me. Know me as I've said. Anyway, as the camera was off, I tried to scrub once again the drainage here. It makes no difference. What we do sometimes, we put those scale remover, we spray it, leave it overnight, and that comes out beautiful. But we can't do this every day, because actually that's expensive. So yeah, let me get on with adding the palm oil, which I've got to melt it. Oh, no need. Actually, I don't think there's any need to do that. I'll add it now and then I'll show you what the pan looks like at the end. I don't know how much I should be adding. I just go along. I think this is sufficient. Let's see. Shall I add some more salt or not? Because I've only added salt the fresh fish. I'm just going to add a little bit more, not too much, because I don't want the food to get salty. To be honest, we don't consume a lot of salt here in our house, so it seems like I'm adding a lot, but no, just little sprinkles. And you see what it looks like in a minute. So that's done. So I can go back in my cupboard. So I'll show you the final look now. Did she add any water to it? I think she might have had. Let me just have a look at the video, because it looks pretty dry. Everything looks pretty dry if you ask me. I think she might have added some water, which I've got. She didn't say whether she had some water or not, because once she added, because then she moved on to 30 minutes, and then it was really juicy. I'm gone. Yeah. There's this other one, this other YouTuber. Sometimes she's lovely. She makes some really lovely recipes, and she did add some water to her. So I had a feeling that was the case. As I've said, I've only have not cooked this dish so many times. So here I'm adding the water now. Oh, did I show you what it looks like? I didn't, did I? Oh, sorry. Let me show you the before of when I've how can I turn this around? No, I can't turn this around, can I? No, I can't. Because why do I keep touching things? Now I can't turn the camera around, because apparently I'm filming this professional mode. Let me finish this video and I'll come back again. Okay. Oh no, still on professional mode. Yeah, I'm on unprofessional mode now. This is what it looks like at the moment. I know it looks gross. I've laid all the ingredients. That's the palm oil there, palm oil. You can see those small grains of salt. I didn't add a lot of it. I know there's a lot of shaking. Honestly, I didn't add too much salt, just a little. Honestly, today's not going well with recording. The camera camera doing whatever it wants to do. My friend wanted to do whatever he wanted to do. Me losing track of what I've been up to. So let me carry on adding the water, because I was adding the water and then I remember that you showed before the pan I looked before. So let me carry on adding the water, and then put the lid on. And that is it. Easy. So anyway, I'm going to go now because I feel so frustrated today with recording this video. Extremely frustrated. Perhaps to teach me some lessons with editing, everything like that, because I need to show whether you can see my husband in one of the clips, which I'm going to edit it out or remove all video, that part of the clip altogether, because I may not be able to edit him out. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go now, finish with tidying up the kitchen, just clearing up. I've cleaned most of the things. I just yeah, whatever, and then I'll come back to show you how the food looks like, what the food looks like once he's prepared, no, once he's cooked. I'm so frustrated today. Anyway, see you in a bit.
Longer and watch these two owners run the team into the ground. Oh! I've seen enough. Was admitted to hospital.
Hi again. Just a quick one. I'd just like to show how the food is looking like right now. There you go. So I've done because the sauce is thin, so I mix a bit of cassava flour with water and already poured it a little bit in sauce to make it thicker. So yeah, just to give you an update how the food looks like right now, and then at the end I won't show when we start our place because we like to sit at the table and just yeah, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, that's it. Actually, no, that's it. So I've been learning so much recording these videos. There's so much to do when you do videos on YouTube. For example, after I finished recording earlier on with the food, and I put the food on hub, etc. So I started watching some tips. So this recommendation came up for me to watch what to do immediately once you post the video or once you upload the video. So apparently to make the view a lot more pleasant to YouTubers, to viewers, sorry, subscribers, it's best that they are in 4K, because if you're watching on TV it's a lot better. So I sat this time, just sat on my sofa trying to work it out. So I've worked it out now, hopefully. Let's see how it goes once I upload this video, because most of this video won't be on 4K, but this last bit here, this one here will be on 4K and so on. So that's all. Like I said, I'm gonna go back to you and show you how the food looks like at the end. Okay, bye. Hey, I'm back to finalize this video. Today's been an absolute failure, 100% failure. I didn't get to cover the things I want to cover today. Yeah, really stressed me out this video today. So anyway, I just phoned to finalize the video, to show what the food looks like at the end. Camera, there you go. This is what it looks like now. They taste nice because anyway, today I'll see you tomorrow on part 3 of the story of the stroke that I had. Yeah, such a stressful day recording this video. It took me so long. The camera stressed me out, everything stressed me out. All right, have a lovely day, lovely morning, evening, afternoon, lunch, breakfast, tea, dinner, Saturday. Yeah, anyway, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Bye.